post what you want to post. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good. It is a brand new year, 2022. How are we feeling? Excited? Nervous? Let's just be excited. Because all of us are now in the swing of it being a new year and planning, preparing, looking forward to elevating yourself if that's what your goal is. But I know generally in the new year you are making plans, prioritizing, manifesting and setting some goals. Wow, that was really messy. In line with that, if you are a person that prioritizes social media or you want to learn how and make that move and start doing it, I'm hoping that this is the sort of video that might be helpful if you are one of those people. We are basically gonna talk through how I take, edit, plan and post my Instagram content. It took me such a long time to actually be happy with my Instagram, how it looked like, and just the content that I was producing. I felt like for such a long time I was just trying to follow trends, look at what everyone else's Instagram looked like and go off that, when realistically you want to be authentic, you want to be your own version of yourself on your Instagram. It's obviously what everybody sees and you want to portray yourself as much as you possibly can. So, post what you want to post is the #1 motto of this video. Post what you want to post. But obviously, the first step is to take photos and have a good amount of photos that you can layer throughout your Instagram. So right now, we're gonna take some Instagram photos together. I'll show you the app that I use, the tripod that I use, how I pose, not that that's gonna help, but we'll do it all together and then we'll move on to the next step after. The first thing that you wanna do is you wanna make sure that the space that you're taking photos in is clean, tidy, fresh. It doesn't matter what sort of theme you are going for. If you're gonna have clutter in the background, that is gonna ruin your photo and it's just not gonna allow the main focal point, which is you, to shine. So, clean your house is what I'm saying. I usually take my Instagram photos at home in the same place, but my camera actually gives terrible lighting when I'm pointing it that way. My phone's okay, but camera's a bit weird. So I might try taking them here, something new, but I'll basically just show you how I set up my camera and whatnot. Obviously, the second thing that you wanna do is make yourself look cute, do your hair, your makeup, put on your jewelry, whatever makes you feel sexy and spicy, and then that's fine. Get dressed in an outfit that suits your surroundings. Another thing that I always like to do before I do take photos is just have a quick look at my current Instagram feed. Just see if it's gonna look similar to what I'm taking photos of, because of course that's just gonna look a little bit cluttered if we're gonna use the same background or a similar sort of outfit. So yeah, I just take a quick look and if it's all good, then you're set to go. I usually like to test my background just to make sure that I'm not taking 100 to 1,000 photos and then realize that they look terrible because the background's disgusting. So this could be vibesy. So I use the exact same tripod for my phone and for my camera for when I'm filming. So it basically just came with this little thing that you attach your phone to. So you can take this on and off, which is quite helpful. And that's where I set my... Nice. Now the next step is just to put my phone on my tripod, get that ready and put it in a place where it's gonna look good for a photo. So you're gonna have to use your initiative here, put it in different places, see what looks good, take some test shots, and then that should be fine. So I'm just gonna do that now. I'm gonna set my camera on the ground because I don't have a tripod and we'll see what this looks like. The app that I use is called LensBuddy, so it basically just takes a certain amount of photos within a certain amount of time on a self-timer and you don't have to do anything. And I really like it because it makes a shot look quite zoomed out as well, so it's definitely different to your actual iPhone camera, I find. So yeah, definitely give it a go. As you know, I was planning to take photos the other way around, which I still do, but turned out these actually look quite cool in the selfie camera. So I just ended up taking loads of spur of the moment photos. This is what I mean, you know? Just gotta experiment. camera was stuck on face mode, didn't actually realize the light looked cool in here. So we've got a really nice white background apart from that. And this is just gonna be another photo to fill out your Instagram feed because it's gonna look different to the outfit photo that we're about to take. Surprisingly, the darkest places can show up bright on your phone screen. A little tip for you. This is the view. I'm obviously always making sure that it's straight and I'm just checking it first. But this is gonna be the background of the shot. So my vision for this was just to stand sideways and just to kind of get a plain shot of my outfit and just my hair. I didn't really get the shoes in, so I felt like it was just not really the right pose for the vision that I had in my mind. So we're gonna keep experimenting, but I do like some of these photos after editing them. Right, okay, point proven, that background looked terrible. So I'm just gonna go for the plain white wall with the plants. And yeah, so I'll take some ones there. We'll see what they look like. Let's go. Right, okay, this is the wall that I was talking about at the beginning of the video where I usually take all my photos. You can see I take a lot. I try to move around as much as possible, but I just want a big variety with the photos that I can look through afterwards. So just have fun with it. You're on your own, nobody's watching. Do whatever poses you want, make it as funky or as plain as you wanted to, but yeah, just have fun with it. Okay, so after playing around for ages, got the shot that I wanted, as you saw on the screen. I just do so many different poses, but because I can hear the clicker on the phone, it's quite easy just to stand in the same pose, but just slightly change your movements, so your eyes, your jaw, your head, just so you get a bit of variety with the stance that you're doing, and then change your pose, you know? Everything comes together when you see how it looks like in your feed and also when you edit it. I don't do a lot, but I'll show you what I do. So now that we have some photos of me, I also want to take some photos to break up the feed in between. So an example right now is just a photo of the plants with the pots, you know, the same sort of lighting, but we're just gonna play around with it a little bit. So I'll show you what I do. And you're basically just gonna take a photo of your surroundings. Take your phone off your tripod, whether you're outside, inside, in a cafe, just take a photo that looks quite nice in the surroundings that you're in. I mean, my go-to tip is just to zoom in as much as possible, and then that's going to just make it look a little bit different and kind of give it a bit of a breakup in shape. So I'll just go into my normal camera, I'll zoom into the phone, and I'll just get a good angle, and then I'll just take a little photo of it. Just get different textures, zoom out, have a play around, see what looks cool. And I guarantee you, in the middle of your feed, that's gonna look quite cool. Even get a photo of, you know, get a photo of me doing this right now with the background, see? Variety, it's all about variety. So now, we basically have 3 photos. So we have a filler of a random photo. We have a full body outfit photo that was our main focus. And then we have a 3rd photo, which is of your face, which I took in a different area, which will also break up those 3 on your grid. Okay, cool, so photos are done. Now it's basically on to editing. So first step is saving all of the photos that we've taken onto our phone. So the app that I use, as I mentioned, is LensBuddy. It's amazing because you can take as many photos in a certain time as you want. And I really like the app because for some reason it zooms out a little bit naturally. So it makes your photo look different to what it would on your camera roll or camera phone photo. You know what I'm trying to say. So we're just gonna select all of the ones that we just took, all 600 of them. That is how many photos you should be taking per time. Okay, so this is gonna be me really exposing myself here because you're gonna see all of these photos and some of them are terrible, but this is a part of the process. So we're literally gonna go through and take a look at the ones that kind of jump out to us, favorite them. That's cool. Like some are at different angles, so again, this could be another filler photo for your Instagram. So I'm just gonna quickly go through and do this. Okay, all of our photos are now favorited. We are just gonna pick a couple that we like the most, and I'm gonna show you how I edit them. I usually edit a few, but this is gonna be the one I'm gonna go with. So got our photo ready. All I do is I edit them on my phone, on the normal iPhone photo settings, that's it. So make sure the brightness is up the most on your phone so you're getting, you know, the capacity of what it's gonna look like. Go straight to exposure and we're gonna turn that exposure down. So I wanna say probably down to like maybe 70, minus 70 for this photo. And then brilliance, also gonna turn it down. The light is a little bit strange, to be honest with you. Usually I don't look as orange. I don't know what that is. Normally my go-to is turning the exposure down, the brilliance down a little bit, and that's all I do because I like my feed, my theme to be dark, everything dark and gloomy. But with this one, the photos are looking quite bright. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm just gonna have a little fiddle around with it and see what I can do. And that is done. That is basically what one of the photos is gonna look like. So when you flick in between the two, the difference in the light is crazy because we basically just wanna switch that all the way down. Give it a really gloomy effect and it looks so good on a feed, I promise. Right, okay, next photo, let's go to the face ones. I kind of like this one even though I look cross-eyed, but whatever. Turn that exposure down. Exposure down. Brilliance is gonna also be up a little bit. Exposure more down. See, it's looking gloomy. And then let's do a little crop. So we'll just do square, zoom it in a bit, and then that is your next photo. Done, so easy. It's winter. So now that all of our photos, including our main photos and the filler photos, are edited, we're gonna go on to the app preview. So this is my life savior. I think I would definitely die without it. Basically, it connects to your Instagram so you can see your Instagram feed and then also upload photos that you wanna post. You can pay for it so you can schedule posts and also write captions, but if you don't have a business and you're just doing it for you, don't bother. You just go into your camera roll, upload the photos that you like, that you want to use. Right, so we have 6 photos. They're all at the top, so we're gonna have to just move them around. So I just drag them down to where our most recents are. So get them all in line. It can be a little bit tedious just trying to get them all together, but it's okay, we move. So we basically have 3 photos that are in the exact same positioning, but we've used those filler photos and changed them around, make them black and white, rotate them, crop them, and just fill them in between, and that's what breaks up your feed. So that right there is what we have just done in this video. We've taken enough photos for 6 to 7 Instagram posts, and you can make more out of it. It's just about getting creative with it. Change the editing, change your setting, change your outfit, rotate them. That is the go-to, rotating. So now I basically don't have to do anything. I can sit down, relax, and know that the next 6 days I have posts ready for Instagram. Obviously you could spend a whole day doing this and you could just put on loads of different outfits. I could keep going and I could keep showing you more, but I'll basically be showing you the exact same thing. I feel like I've covered everything. I don't use any other editing software or apps. It's just everything is on my phone. I will link the tripod that I use down below, but to be honest, it's really bad. It's not safe or sturdy. So I would just go on Amazon and get one of the basic ones that they have there, or invest in a better tripod because I know I need to. The app that you want to use is LensBuddy. It is fantastic. Or you could just use a tripod and use one of those clickers that connect to Bluetooth. I tried that for so long, but I find when you're taking photos, sometimes it can be seen in your hand and then it's a complete giveaway. But other than that, I feel like that's pretty much it for this video. I hope it was helpful in some way, shape or form. If you are gonna try anything or if you did like it, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, if you have any ideas for any other videos that you want to see from me, make sure to let me know because I want to do what you want to see. Anyway guys, sending so much love and hugs and kisses, you know the usual, and we'll see you in the next video.